Hi, welcome everyone. Today we are here to simulate the next SL race in the Circuit de Cristais. It's gonna be the round number 7, I believe, and yeah, let's go to it. We are doing all the settings from the SL from the real race. It's 10% rain, tire wear 1, all the tires available, high penalties, all damage, no boost. Cool engines here will be on instead of posted boost because that's not possible to do offline. And also free laps qualifying, of course. And here there will be a bit of a twist, which is you have to put 10% rain on. So yeah, let's jump into it. Should be an interesting race, although the AI does tend to spread a little bit, but yeah, this is just for a bit of fun. And let's see which driver, if maybe in real life some drivers will get this actual position that they will get here, but I think we see now starting qualifying, and we see it seems to be the Mayhems already up there. We got Buddha leading the way, then Danny made the second, actually, no, also up there. Then we got Sobo up there, EP4, anti-EP5, and yeah, but maybe the contenders for pole position, at least at the start, is gonna be these 3 drivers up here. It's basically the top 3 drivers from this season. Actually, I'm not sure if Buddha is in further in the standings or not. Now the Toms obviously fall off a bit after missing the last round in Central Park. And maybe Buddha may have passed Nandi in the standings. He got second and then he got before, but let me check that actually. It's taking some time. Well, yeah, it's actually Buddha. He's now 3 points ahead of Nandi, so those 2 drivers have been very close to each other. You see now they are finishing the second lap, and it's gonna be Buddha still keeping provisional pole, Danny second. So it's a 1-2 for Mayhem, so they're pretty much repeating what they did in Jakarta. And then we got Nomskar now up into third, Nuno now into P4, then we got Nandi P5, then we got Soban Juruni up at P7. He's not really known to be the best in qualifying, but here he's certainly being impressive. We got Anti, the last race winner, in P8. And now the drivers are finishing third lap, who's gonna get pole position. And I think he's gonna be Buddha, because yeah, nobody cannot beat that 31.25. And there he goes, pole position there. Alright, so there we go, Buddha started from pole position. Danny Mater will start alongside for a Mayhem front row. And then we got Nomskar and Nuno in the second row. That's quite interesting row there. Then we got Anti starting just ahead of Nandi. Then Juruni starting from P7, splitting the ALSA drivers with Sobol then in P8. Then Kuba and Granny will close the top 10. Then we got Kado starting from P11 and just ahead of Pemushas, and he's the Lynx racing drivers. It's a recent craft. Then we got Corby that beat down in P15, just ahead of Quetzalcoatl. Then we got Astoldi's Words and Suicide starting from the back row. As you can see, Suicide with not really the best lap, 2.5 seconds from pole position. It's yeah, really a big distance there. Alright, so let's get straight into the race. Let's see how these drivers do. And the lights are on. They are now racing in Cristais. You can see Buddha already covering up his teammate. These 2 drivers are said to be known for not making space to each other. You see now Nomskar and Nuno also going side by side with each other. Now Nomskar up into second. Maybe a move on the outside. You see going 3 wide with Buddha and Nuno. And you see now Noms on the inside, not gonna be able to make the move. He's gonna keep third, but now Nuno up into the lead on those soft tires. Noms is gonna follow him for second place. There he goes. Nuno, Noms 1-2. These 2 drivers have been known for fighting for wins so many times, and now Danny Mater falling down to third, and now Good also not with that good of a start, already down P6, and he's falling even further, really just looking like a sitting duck there. As we see now Gurney is just gonna make the move on the outside, and Gurney also trying his move there, but didn't work well for him. Then we see Randy and Nandi racing very close to each other, and Randy trying the outside but not working, but now it's gonna work. There he goes, Randy up to P5. Then we see Anti now with quite a lot of confidence coming to this race, of course, after getting his first win in such a long time, and now up in the third place, battling Danny. Who's down in P4, and really the best of starts there. Really the best start for the Mayhem drivers. You can see now Buddha battling it out with the Mushes. Now up at P7, and we see Nandi. Also, Danny Mater and Randy. There you see also, now it's Nomskar versus Nuno. Noms trying to go for the inside line. Can you do it there? It's very close, but Nuno does get a much better exit there. So he keeps the lead of the race. Nomskar now in second. We keep it at second place, so as you can see, some drivers getting better laps now. For now, the fastest laps seem to be Nomskar with 31.20. As now Buddha goes for the inside of Nandi, taking that P5, starting to become position. Now it's Danny Mater who's falling further down. He's now in P8 after starting from second place. Really not the best. And you know, we're gonna have to pass the Mushes now, maybe trying to move on Nandi. So instead to try on the outside. Can he do it there? Yes, there he goes now on the inside, now going side by side with Nandi. There he goes, he takes the position. While in the meantime, see Nandi with really good switchback, but in the meantime, Antti is up into second place, battling Noms. Looks like Noms is struggling a little bit on those socks now. Let's see what can Antti do. He's now taking second place, really nicely done. Let's see what can Noms do. I think Antti is going to fall down before. Then we got Buddha, Mushes, Danny and Antti, Nandi. Battle for P5 here. There he goes now, Mushes. Going for the inside. And then we see now Nomskar coming back, but Antti with the weird switch back, keeping that second place. He's really on fire today as well, just like he was in the last round. Now you can see Noms going for the outside. There he goes, really nice move. Really big battle here from two very veteran drivers who have started in SL since, who have been racing in SL since season 2. And now we see Nomskar keeping second place now, with Grandi up into P4. That's quite amazing for him. His best finish was in Copenhagen last season, and where he got second place, which could have been a win. Now you can see he's going to be one of the first drivers to pit alongside Nuno. You can see he's pitting for mediums from the lead of the race, and now he's going to fall down P4 with this pit stop. Let's see, there doesn't seem to be any risk of rain for now, as it does seem to be completely dry. I'm actually gonna check here. Okay, it's possible to have rain, but that's potentially on auto select. I don't wanna sabotage this race here. You see now taking up the lead, passing Noms there. Really well done. Looks like Noms' tire has started to get pretty old, and so he's struggling right now. So Antti takes up the lead of the race. Still Noms keeps that fastest lap of 41.20. Really good lap there. Yeah, I can see how fast the AI can be here. Just see now the animator before, and still yet to pit, and already got passed by the race leader. The thing's not really looking well for the German, as he has 30 points behind Nuno in the championship. Certainly the driver starter is just looking harder to get, although not impossible. If Nuno gets another disaster like he got in Central Park, then with the win he could easily just reduce the gap by half. So yeah, we see now Antti leading the way, 1.6 seconds, 1.7 seconds from Nuno. And yeah, that's he's still yet to pit, so of course as soon as he pits, gonna fall down. Maybe behind Nomskar, I'm pretty sure, as long as he's pretty much going for the undercut. And then we got now Sobo and Randy battling each other. Sobo's still yet to pit, still he tries to battle Randy there. That's just classic Sobo. We see now Corvid. Corvid, a very good race here. You can see now up into P8, but he's still yet to pit, so he's gonna fall down. There's right behind there, so many drivers have pitted already. And now we see Randy and Danny Mate battling each other. As you can see, it looks like Danny has pitted already now for the hard tires. He's only down P5. That's interesting. We see also Noms having to pass Buddha very old mediums, but now he dives into the pits. Then we see now Randy going for the move on the inside. Can he do it? There you go, nicely done by Randy. So there was really nothing that he could have done there. Is now Buddha going to leave the pits on lap 11. And he's going to get passed by Nandi still. Yeah, Nandi was looking for quite high expectations for this race, as we see, but now he's going to get passed by Buddha. Then going side by side with each other. But Buda makes a move, nicely done. And you see Corvid also still yet to pit and Sobel right ahead. The two drivers alongside Anti who haven't pitted, but now Anti is already in the pits. He's gonna pit for mediums again, looks like he's enjoying these tires. And now, there he goes, down in P5, but right ahead there's drivers with quite some tire wear already. As Nuno just leading the way now, already 6 seconds ahead. It's been really going for the comeback after what happened in the final race. As now we see the NGH drivers racing very close to each other. There's certainly a good opportunity to work as a team and try to battle for those positions up there. Pretty sure the podium is pretty much possible for both of them. Though the top two at the moment doesn't look that much in favor of ATH drivers, we see, and of course leading the way. Almost now 5 seconds ahead of Danny Mater. And then we got the NGH drivers, but let's see now. Antio much better tires than Randy's got. He's now going to go for the move. There he goes. Simple overtake on the straight line. Very classic from the AI. It's one of the most normal overtakers. Now we can see Nandi doing the same thing. There he goes. Nice move on Pemushas. And he gets P7 for now on much better tires. Pemushas starting to struggle a bit on those tires. Yeah, looking for more battles. You can see now Corvid and told these words battling for P14. They both started quite from the back. As you see now Corvid tried to go for the move on the inside, but quite far behind. Not working well. But now Kubo managed to benefit from that. There he goes. He's gonna pass Corvid. Now maybe gonna go for the move on told these words. They went free wide for a bit, but Kubo had no space on the middle. Maybe he's gonna try it again. There he goes. Nice move on Corvid. Now you can see how these was really struggling with those softs. He's gonna have to pit pretty soon, and there he goes, going straight up into the pits. There's further ahead, there's more battles as well. You see Pemushas versus Sovo, also two very experienced drivers. Sovo racing since season 1, Pemushas since the second season. There he goes, now Pemushas on the inside. Gonna make the move. You see Juroni still behind these two drivers, going for a really nice top 10 at the moment. You see now going for the move on Sovo. There he goes, a really nice race. Surely said he must have got some good confidence from the previous race as he got his first ever podium. Really special result for him. As we see now Sovo and Pemushas and Gironi going free wide into the first corner. But there he goes, Gironi is leading the way, but now Sovo is going to pass him on the inside. Now he's going to have the inside once again. Gironi is going to pass him on the outside. But really nice driving from Gironi, having a better exit on the outside, just keeping that normal racing line. And he got much more speed that way. As in the meantime, we see Booth and Nandi battling around each other. 47, actually P6, I mean. But yeah, now we also got Sobo and Juroni. Sobo just making a good pass, but now put up that turn 1. Juroni is gonna try come back, but Sobo seems to have more AI speed at the moment. Let's try keep it, but now Juroni is coming back now. You see, trying to look on the inside, but was too far behind for it. So there he goes. Now he's gonna try it again on the inside. Can he do it there? And I think again, there he goes. Juroni up at P8 again. But now Sobel's coming back. Now move on the outside. That's really nice from Sobel. Oh my god, that's really been an amazing battle here. As in the meantime, we see Randy having to pass Budo on much older tires. There he goes now, Randy trying to go for the inside line. Can he do it? There he goes. Much more traction. There's nothing that Budo could have done there. As we see already some drivers at PD for the second time, of course. Now maybe it was one of them, as he has very recent, really new, fresh tires. In the meantime, we see, I don't know what the hell happened to Nuno, but he has lost quite a lot of gap from Nobscars. They're now racing very close to each other, you can see. So we got a battle for the net lead here. There he goes now, Nobscar going for the sideline. It does not work here, but maybe he has more speed now. There he goes, so Nobscar on the inside. He almost had no space, but he just managed to make the move. So Nobscar happy to third place, which is now the net lead. As you can see, Antti going for his first pit stop, second pit stop, and Danny gonna do the exact same thing. So there he goes. Now this is truly the fight for the win. There's Nobscar up there, and Danny Mater only 3 seconds behind. So I don't know what the hell happened to Nuno. He simply must have struggled on the second stint as he lost quite a lot of gap, and now we see Danny Mater quite close. So yeah, we see also Antti with now fresh soft tires, and he's ahead of his teammate already. So really looking to secure the top 4 and finish at least. Verstappen is gonna want to fight for that podium again. Yeah, you can see now Nandi going to the pits, changing to medium tires. As now the gap between the drivers started to start spreading out. There's not much battling going on. But apart from maybe this one, no, looks like Graf is not really battling Kubo. Kubo not really having the best of days here, only P15. He's certainly been capable of getting up there to P12, top 10 finishes as well. So not really having the best of days. So now the animator is trying to lap him, but not having the best of luck doing that. In the meantime, we see the FGI drivers very close to each other. Looks like Journey has dropped out a little bit, although we see Kado much older tires, so pretty much another cut from him, and now looks like he's gonna. Maybe Kado might have to do an extra pit stop compared to the Belarus driver. But in the meantime, we see Pamushes versus Buda. They both have the same amount of pit stop. As you can see, Pamusha has much older tires, and you see also Sobo with very recent tires. That's quite interesting. I think these were the drivers who started on the hards and have changed to hard tires again. So really betting on these pit stop saves, basically. And yeah, it's quite interesting to see some strategy here. Although sadly the AI deserves some. It's quite random when it comes to strategies. And sometimes they really have bad pit stop timings, I would say. Yeah, it could be more interesting if the AI could be smarter sometimes in this game. But in the meantime, we see Nuno just trying to get closer to Nomskar, as Nomskar has got some distance, but now Nuno is trying to come back. This is basically the battle for the win. As you can see, and the fastest lap has not changed. It's still that 31.20. Once again, a very fast lap. As Nuno now makes one lap that's 1 second slower than that. But now there he goes. There he goes now, getting the safety, maybe move on the outside, not gonna work, but now maybe better exit. Can he do it? There he goes, Nuno takes the lead of the race. Lap 25, so more than a half race has been done already. And now Nuno takes back the lead. But there he goes, try to run away, but I'm pretty sure Nom's not gonna allow that to happen easily. And I'm pretty sure Noms would love a second win in this season. As last time he got 2 wins in a single season was in season 9. And yeah, this season he got his first win in Brosno after having the best ever timing with the rain. The rain came in right when he was pitting, and he saved 1 pit stop, and instead of a P5 finish he got the win in the end. And yeah, maybe quite a lot laggy, but to be honest, the previous season in SLX there were races where he could have won, and he started from pole position, but then he got killed at the start, and then he always have to play catch up and always make some incredible comebacks. So I guess that's his good luck in Brosno kind of compensates for that. It feels like we see Nom still racing close to Nuno, but not close enough to even think about an overtake. But in the meantime, we see 3 drivers very close to each other. It's Antti, Randy and Nandi, each one with all the tires compared to each other. Let's see. So they might separate each other from because we see now Promotions and Sobol, they have very similar tires when it comes to tire life. We see now Promotions on the softs there, he has made an overtake on Sobol. There you go, those two have been battling for quite a while. In the meantime, we see it's Danny Mater just getting closer to the top 2, so after a quite disastrous start, he was in P8 at some point, but now he's coming back to this race as Nomskar goes for his pit stop. 3rd pit stop, as you can see, and he's changing for hard tires again. Very interesting as you see Nuno already on very old tires, so his undercut from Nomskar might certainly be a strong one. So let's see when will the Portuguese decide to pit as well as the German. Because in the meantime there's not much more going on. Maybe this battle between Promotions and Sobo. These two have been battling for quite a while. As we see now, Sobo maybe a move on Promotions. No, he's gonna stay behind him and stay behind the same speed, but with time it's hard to start to outperform the soft Promotions. In the meantime, it's like Moon is gonna beat Peter already and is gonna leave behind Nomskar as predicted. So the same happened with Danny Mate, especially when he's on medium and his stars are just gonna get older and older and even worse, and can see already 3 seconds behind Nomskar. He's certainly losing time by staying, but there he goes now. He's going to the pitch, 17 laps to go. Probably certainly possible for the he's gonna go for the medium, but I was about to say certainly possible for the one soft and one hard. But I guess also 2 mediums also works. Let's see if that's what AI Danny is gonna do. But in the meantime, we got Nomskar leading the way. Nuno tried to come back. Of course, as we see, maybe possible. There he goes, he's getting the speed now. Now up to the slipstream on the inside line, can he take it? They go now side by side, point to the penultimate corner. No shots get inside blue, but Nomskar with a great switchback. He keeps the lead of the race. He's now been running away again. There goes, things is really turning well on Nomskar now. He's leading the way now, and we see Nuno's second. As in the meantime, looks like Antti has got the fastest lap with the 13.95. That's pretty crazy. Not even Mike could be that fast on time trial, and Antti just done that in just basically in the middle of the race. As we see now, Nandi gonna pass Buddha. There he goes, nice move by Nandi right before the corner, and he takes the line pretty easily there. Buddha was on very old tires. In the meantime, we see Antti from P4 beating 4 mediums. As now we see Nuno just getting closer to Nomskar, so the battle for the lead continues. As Danny Mate is also getting much closer as well, so there he goes. Danny Mate already back on Nuno. Can he do it now on the outside? He's gonna try it, but not gonna work there. Let's see now, he's gonna try the other side. Can he do it now on the inside of the fast corner? But doesn't work, he doesn't have the exit speed. So Nuno keeps second place for now, but there he goes now. Danny Mate, maybe the move on the outside. Not gonna work, but now he's gonna have the inside on the next corner. There he goes, Danny Mate up into second. And he keeps good speed on the next corner, despite being really quite wide there, but he keeps second place, and that's what matters. Now he has the chance of battling for the lead of the race. Can he do it now on the outside? He's gonna try once again, and once again it does not work well. The AI is defend pretty well. There goes now Danny on the inside, on the outside of the next corner, but Nomskar with much better exit keeps the lead. But now Danny Mater with much more speed on the main straight is gonna take the lead once again. Now Nuno is gonna follow Danny for second. There he goes, Nuno. Trying to go side by side now with Noms. He's gonna have the inside of the next corner. And there he goes, can he make the move? Nomskar tries to switch back and he keeps second again. But there he goes now, Nuno with more speed. He's gonna pass Nomskar again. So there he goes, Nuno now in second place. And we see now Danny Mater on the lead, in the lead. And now 1.6 seconds ahead of Nuno. As we see now Nomskar trying to go for the inside, but now he's gonna try it again. And you see, oh, he's gonna mess up the corner. That's a mistake from Nomskar. Gonna lose some time with that. Let's see if Nuno can run away from that, but not sure. As we see also Randy and Nandi both with very old tires. Old Randy tires do seem to be pretty much worse, so let's see what can Nandi do here. Pretty sure sooner or later he's gonna pass him. But it's curious to see that Nandi might have some good chances of beating earlier than Randy, but I'm pretty sure Randy's gonna pit already on this lap. And there he goes. Randy diving to the pits with 11 laps to go. Surprisingly, Randy has not come up yet. And it's pretty interesting. Looks like drivers have been able to invest more on their own strategies and maximizing their performance. And not be worried about betting on the rain. As you can see now, Nandi is struggling on those soft tires, very old soft tires. Maybe he's gonna pit with 10 laps to go. Actually, it should be interesting to look at the strategy at the front. Obviously Danny and Nuno with very similar tires. Nomskar with older hard tires, so that's interesting. Though Nuno has the hards, and I think the mediums of Danny might be better, so I think Danny did pretty well to go for the medium, but now there he goes, he's gonna be the first to pit. And there he goes with 9 laps to go, he's gonna pit for mediums again. I think not a bad idea, I would say. I think he can certainly go into the end with those tires if he doesn't run into the end of the race. I would say the range for him will certainly be disastrous. We can see now the clouds are coming. We might see some threats of raining, and timing with raining might end up being important. As you can see, if Nuno and Nomskar would pit, they will be undercut by Danny, and they would not have any chance of coming back. If then everyone would have to pit for the wets or inters. And now we see Noms diving to the pits, going for the other cut of Nuno. And there he goes now, going for the soft tires. Now this is where things get interesting, because Danny is going to be an older mediums. I mean, so Noms should have much more speed. As we see now, Antti going to try and pass him. He's on older mediums. This is not good for Noms, but there he goes. He's making a mistake. Noms going to pass him easily there. And now Noms going to pass his teammate to just let him pass by, of course. Not try to cost his teammate any time. Here's now Nuno makes his last pit stop, and of course goes for softs with 7 laps to go. Actually, not that pit with 8 laps to go. That may have been too early. Yeah, that was it was on 8 laps to go. So yeah, there he goes. Nuno is gonna pit. He's gonna come out ahead of Noms. This is really good for him. But the only thing that doesn't seem to be good is Danny being almost 6 seconds ahead. This is not ideal for him. It's too much of a gap to come back. So I think Danny may have just secured the win here. The first win of the season. On his own track, of course. When you see graphics like this, of course you know it was Danny who made the track. As in the meantime you see Andy and Randy battling it out for the top 5 finish. While Budo starting from pole position is not really having the best of races. As you can see, he's gonna have to pit on P7, but Sobo is 15 seconds behind, so he's pretty much gonna keep that position. So he's pretty much on no man's land, basically. He's not gonna get lapped by his own teammates. So not really the best, not really the ideal conditions for him. As you see now, Nuno is trying to get closer to Nuno, even though he has older tires, but of course, certainly would want to fight for a second at least, if first just would be too much further away. So let's see now, Nuno's in second, Noms third. He's now just getting closer and closer, slowly but surely. And there he goes now, they both got past Wetley there. Or maybe a second or third time. Maybe a second, I don't know if as we see. Now it's yeah, I don't know. Wait. Oh my god, Danny's now suddenly not that far away. Maybe he may have collided with his own teammate, I don't know, but Danny has suddenly lost quite a lot of time. Nuno's not that far away. And Nuno still has better tires than Danny, so this could be big. This is really big actually. Because now we have a battle for the win, and there he goes now. Nuno gonna pass Danny on the straight line. He's gonna take the lead of the race. With 3 laps to go. Things just turned around. This Nomskar is still a bit further, but not that far away from Danny as well. As you can see, the top 3 only separated by 1 second, I would say. No my god, this is a really huge turn of events. And yeah, now Nuno leads the way now with 2 laps to go. Nomskar not that far away now from Danny. What can he do there? You see now Buda maybe try to slow down now. Noms is gonna slow him down. Also Nuno's teammate is up there, so he might try out something. You can see that he's doing it, just that. They're being lapped by Noms, but they are trying to slow him down there. This might be really dramatic. And this might cause some big FIA discussions later on. As you can see, Nuno still leads the way. Nomskar in second, but maybe he's getting closer to him, as you can see. Because AI speed does really play a huge part here. But there he goes now, Danny trying to get closer. I do feel like he's certainly getting faster, but now maybe not. Now, as you can see, Danny, Nuno still keeping a good gap there into the lead. is now on the final lap, final half lap. As you can see, Nuno still leads the way. There he goes. I think then he was looking to win, but Nuno has managed to turn things around. And there he goes. He's on the final corner. And after the disaster of Central Park, he's come here to take the win on Crystal Park. Circuits the Cristais, as we see now. Then he's taking second, and Nomsky is gonna be third. Then Antti is gonna finish in P4, still a very solid finish. Then Nandi is gonna finish on P5. Then we see Grandi in P6, and we see Buddha not that far away. Buddha really trying to close in. Oh, there he goes now. Buddha's gonna make the move, and there you go. The race is just ended. I forgot that the countdown was a bit lower, but there we go now. Nuno takes the win, and then he made the. Nuno takes his 30th win. And very important to mention, as then he's gonna take second place once again. Then we see Nomskar coming back to the podiums, and we see Antti with the fastest lap getting P4. Then we got Nandi closing the top 5 with Buddha finishing P6 ahead of Grandi. So just passing him on the final corner. Then we see Promotions finishing P8, very solid finish. Then Sobol finishing ahead of Julien, who gets his second top 10 in this season. We're gonna get his teammate Korvitz finishing P11 and Kados finishing P12. Then we got still Desserts P15 ahead of Furist P14. Then we got Kubo with quite a disappointing performance on a P15 today. Then we got Graf finishing ahead of the Scuderia Percar drivers with at Suset. So alright, this was the race. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, let's see if some of these results if this will basically predict the results of the real race, or if got anything right here, like who got the fastest lap, who got the win, who got themselves in the top 10. Maybe one of you might want to use these results as your top 10 prediction for that Antis league. So alright you guys, hope you guys like it, and see ya next time.